going on, everybody? Welcome back to Roasted Beans and Tires. Today, we are getting ready for our trip to West Virginia. We're leaving tomorrow. What is this video going to be? It's going to show you everything we're doing to get ready. Over the next 4 days, we're going to show you everything we're doing in West Virginia. Friday, we're doing a bourbon trail tour. Saturday and Sunday are still up in the air. We don't know if we're going to do Buffalo Mountain and Devil Anse. We don't know if we're going to do some outlaw trails. It's all going to depend on what happens. Maybe we'll meet some people down there and just end up riding with them. But we are going to document it all. Tomorrow, we are driving from the Jamestown, New York area down to McCoy, Kentucky. It's going to be about an 8-hour drive. Come along with us. But before that, let's see what it takes to get ready, to get everything down to Kentucky and down to West Virginia. We're going to show you what we're bringing with us. We're going to show you how we pack it. We're going to show you everything that you need to do to make sure you're safe while in West Virginia and make sure you're safe getting down to West Virginia.
Let's discuss the equipment we're going to be using while down there. We have my drone, which is a DJI 4 Pro Mini. We have 2 different GoPros. One will be mounted on my head, one will be mounted on the machine. We have a DJI Osmo 3 handheld camera. I have a spare iPhone that I use for filming. And then underneath the iPhone, we have all of our chargers, all of our batteries, everything that we're going to need to make sure that we can film the entire weekend. Now let's talk about all the stuff that we'll have on the ride with us. Inside of my Can-Am box, I have a Tusk tire repair trail kit. This fixes sidewall and regular flats, so definitely needed while you're out on the trails. Next, I have the tools that are provided by Can-Am to help you change your belt and any tools you'll need for your machine. These do come packed with your machines themselves, or at least mine did. So make sure you check for those and make sure you have those in a safe spot. Next is a 150-piece waterproof hard shell medical aid kit. This has random things that you're going to need in it. Some scissors, Band-Aids, gauze, anything that you need if you get hurt while on the trail. Next is a Badlands 8-foot tree trunk protector strap. So if we need to winch out, we can hook this to the tree so we're not worried about breaking our winch. Next we have just your typical tow strap, 14 foot. Since we are bringing 2 machines, you never know if you need to just tow one back, so always want to have that handy. Next we have a Badlands portable shovel. This will be coming useful if we do get stuck in mud, any type of mud. Obviously we have winches, but you never know. You might need to dig yourself out of something, but for $14, good thing to have. Next, just your basic box cutter. Have something that you can, obviously cut with. Next is a snatch block. This is going to obviously make it so that we can double the capacity of our winch if needed. So I believe mine are 4,500. So now with the snatch block, if we need to, we can make that 9,000 pounds. So we should be able to get out of any issues that we need. This tool is for your belt. If you need to change your belt, obviously it comes with the Can-Am, so just make sure you have it in a stored place where it's safe. Next, I have my Havoc goggles. These ones have the multi-lens and it has clear and tinted, so during the day I can have my tinted ones on, and then if I want to switch, I can have my clear ones on, but they're magnetic, they just pop on and off. They're an awesome addition if you don't have them. Next, we have a Ryobi air pump. This is powered by the Ryobi batteries. Obviously good to have in case you ever do need to patch something. You have your patch kit, but then you also need to be able to fill up your tire with air. All of that's used for once we get there, but the question is, how are we getting there? We're going to be using my F350 King Ranch, and we are going to be towing a Stealth 25-foot enclosed trailer. This does fit both my machines. It fits the XRC and it fits the X3 Max. I will tell you, it fits by about half an inch. And as you can see, I have 8 D-hooks throughout the enclosed trailer, and I did get the trailer done with custom flooring. We did load the XRC first, and we put that in forward so that we can turn the wheel a little bit so we can get as much space as possible. And then next we put the X3 Max in. That one we do put backwards so that we put as much of the weight into the center of the trailer and not towards the rear, so it does make it easier to drive. And then once they're in there, we will go through and put the tie downs on. Can-Ams do come with some great spots to hook onto. Everything is below the shocks so that while we're traveling, we're not got to worry about the straps coming loose. They're not going to be going up and down with the shocks, and the shocks are free to travel as they need to while driving. That is a big difference. Make sure you tie down where the shocks can travel. Again, as you can see, we connected it below the shocks so that you don't have to worry about whether or not it's going to move up and down and loosen when you're driving down the road. We do cross them so that we make sure that there's definitely enough tension. These babies aren't going anywhere, and honestly, there's not much room for them to go anywhere anyway. The last piece of equipment that we're bringing is the most obvious. When you're going down to West Virginia to Hatfield, you have to have a helmet, and it is required to have the DOT stamp. You're then going to go down there, you're going to get your trail passes, you stick it to your helmet, but your helmet must be on while you are on the Hatfield trails. If you decide to ride the Outlaws or anything else, that's up to you, but we choose to wear our helmets. Also, we have Faulkner Power Sports face guards for the dust. All right, well, that's everything we got for our trip to Hatfield McCoy. We're loaded up, everything's ready to go. We got all the stuff we need while we're on the trails. Make sure to follow and subscribe, because over the next couple days, we're going to be filming everything on our trip and show you everything that we get into. Make sure to follow Roasted Beans and Tires, West Virginia, Hatfield McCoy. Here we come.
Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down.